Whoa, well, that's interesting. I opened the program and it started streaming. Ain't that some shit? Huh.
Facebook or?
No, fucking YouTube. Like, yeah, so. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is a test. Hopefully it works. Looking at this, it don't look like it's gonna. Don't look like it likes me. This program doesn't like my computer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna fucking... Whatever. We'll be back, maybe on Facebook, maybe here. Alright. Alright. We're fucking going live. I don't fuck it. I'm trying to switch some shit up. You know? Alright. But it... but you're not sure. See, now I gotta fucking go check it my goddamn self, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try and make sure you don't get some weird kind of fucked up feedback you may momentarily. If you're watching, that's if you're watching. I really don't fucking whatever. This is the first time I ran this goddamn program. You know? That's what's up. Yeah, that video ended. I know that video ended, jackass. So make it go away. It won't go away, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna wash it on this soon.
Right? You what? Are you watching?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's okay on the computer, but...
You're thinking it's okay? It's looking like it's okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking. I mean,
I
I'm
don't
in.
know if I hear any sound.
Yeah. Well. See how. Well. Oh yeah. Because if you played sound, we get a weird ass reverb, and it's like funky, ladies and gentlemen. It gets fucking weird when you do it like that. I'm gonna switch to this. You know. You gotta love. There's that one that's live. That's what's up. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
not the one that's live?
Do I have? I don't fucking know. Am I talking? Can I hear myself? Yeah, look at that. I feel like I'm low, though. Can I be real honest? Oh, that's because I need to turn this fucker right here up. Because I had it down. Because I was playing the music, ladies and gentlemen. Why do I not see me, though?
I see you.
You do? You see me. Like, you see me moving and waving and fucking like, whatever. Like, it's fucking with me. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is a test. We're upgrading, you know, switching shit up. We always do over here, No Fucks Given Radio. And a lot of times, you know, do it by the seat of the goddamn pants. I actually tested this earlier. It was working fine. Like I said, though, it looks like I'm sticking in the green now. I really think I just needed to fire my goddamn computer up again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing you.
Like, oh, Steven, I didn't like, man, ooh.
What'd it do?
It dropped real low for a sec. But it does seem, I mean, it does seem to be all coming in fine. Are you getting it? Like, I want you, we're gonna fucking, it seems to be working. Yeah. You gotta love it. That's what happens when you have a problem with your internet, ladies and gentlemen. You forget to actually go in and reset the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you just wasn't fucking paying that much attention, man. Whatever, trying to do other shit. I tried to work on this Factory 316. You know what I'm saying? Fucking trying to bump a little bit of the visions. Fucking, you know, I got all this other shit. And I can hear my voice in like 3 different places I want to point out. And they're at 3 different moments. And this is what I hear in my head all the time, ladies and gentlemen. I just want you all to know that. That is why sometimes I have to stop and go, because this is what I hear all the time. I don't know if you can hear this all. If you can hear this, that, and that, yeah, that's my brain, ladies and gentlemen. Plus another one, but it doesn't sound like me. But that's besides the point, god damn it. We're going to be live. Yeah, Supah Nerd-tendo here in like 15 fucking minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Skitzo in the house. We're going to talk about that comic he dropped, the Sumerian Tablet, with myself, Racing XX Cash, and Mistah DKB, the Super Smash Bros. Right, with Supah Nerd-tendo, episode 13. But for right now, I'm going to shut the fuck up, and I'm going to turn on some motherfucking music.
talking shit, I'll put the gauge in your mouth. I tried to reason with you guys, but you ain't hearing me out. So I'ma speak a little louder, let you lyrically drown. I think I feel this, something's wrong with my mind. Dope fiends been crazy for a real long time. I've been thinking about the old days, getting back to old ways, leaving people chopped up, no need for Lord's praise.
I walk amongst the wicked, I speak the words they gave to me. This world is sick and twisted. All that I've given, will I be forgiven?
I'm walking up to this motherfucker, talking to me, getting loud. His lips are moving, but somehow I cannot hear a fucking sound. About to smash his fucking face with an aluminum baseball bat. That's what the voices told me to do. If it don't get done, they get upset. I let the demon out the cage, allowing a rage to cloud my mind. The voice is speaking to me in tongues. To the rest of the world, I'm deaf and blind. I'm living behind a trail of blood and body parts to mark my path. And when I'm knocking on your door, I am the messenger of death. I'm coming to tell you, много ли сделать ты устал. Покуда был жив, потому что пора ведь терпению черта бывает предел. Но что ты хотел, чтобы он подобрел? Он простил тебе долг, отпустил тебя в рай. You must be out your mind to be thinking that way, so just say you goodbye, prepare to die. I don't know why I'm hearing the ones on the other side, but only the evil and only the wicked are talking to me, resurrected inside. I fucking hate it all the day, but from talking to them that is not what I got. What I am was a whole human shell that is fucking possessed till the day that I rot.
I walk amongst the wicked, I speak the words they gave to me. This world is sick and twisted. All that I've given, will I be forgiven? Please. I walk amongst the wicked, I speak the words they gave to me. This world is sick and twisted. All that I've given, will I be forgiven, please?
You make sure they remember forever the night they played.
Miss Yayo, Harvey Finch Enterprise.
To understand the situation.
You are tuned in to No Fucks Given Radio.
No, you're gonna tell me something today, tough guy. I said, all right, I'll tell you something.
Find me on motherfucking SoundCloud, Reverb Nation,
What about
Facebook, Instagram, Snap, all that shit.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Miss Yayo, Mizzyayo.
I don't mean to be out of order, man. You don't mean to be out of order?
Yes, I am that bitch, and y'all ain't shit.
I understand that if any more words come pouring out your cunt mouth.
Fuck that, I'm about to kill somebody first. Fuck that.
I confess it. My crimes and sins are beyond counting.
Bitch.
Sick to my stomach, so sick to my stomach. My stomach, I need some help. Sick to my stomach, so sick to my stomach. My stomach, I need some help. Sick to my stomach, so sick to my stomach. My stomach, I need some help. Sick to my stomach, so sick to my stomach. My stomach, I need some help.
Know about those bodies in my basement. I could leave you faceless, tie you to the pipes and strip you naked. Welcome to my horror story, kids, it's full of hatred. Wondering if you'll live or die, I'm telling you that you'll die tonight. Look in my eyes, I'm hearing the cries, I'm keeping the cage for a sacrifice. Better run when I got red rum in my system and a butcher knife. Why would you try to kill me? How you out your mind? Rip out your spine, collecting bones for my wind chime. Feeling like there was a difference when I was killing it, knowing no witness could ever stomach this sickness. When I get like this, I'm a fucking lunatic. lunatic that pistol whips his dick and watches old lady scissoring as he's fucking doing it. I'm losing it. I'm hoping that you could understand me. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm hoping that you let me hold your baby and beat it crazy while I rape his face. Sick to my stomach, so sick to my stomach. My stomach, I need some help. Sick to my stomach, so sick to my stomach. My stomach, I need some help. Sick to my stomach, so sick to my stomach. My stomach, I need some help. Sick to my stomach, so sick to my stomach. My stomach, I need some help.
I wanna see you suffer as I torture you slowly. I wanna see you cry as this knife is approaching. I know you're hoping that you'll make it out alive, but you know you won't survive. I'ma cut you till you die. Something's wrong with me, there's no stopping me. When I start to feast on human meat, I'll jerk off as I watch them bleed, then eat the rest of their carcass, G. Can you help me? Can you save me? Is there no hope for somebody so crazy? I'll cut them all up and I'll hack them all up and I'll put them all up in my soul in a rot. Blood, so bones all over my home, your brain is cooking in a pot. We leave you shell-shocked.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Supah Nerd-tendo on No Fucks Given Radio.
Select your player. Player 1, start.
You're serious, aren't you?
About what I do, yes. Not necessarily the way I do it.
The Thing. Is this dork made of orange rock like the rest of his body?
It's a different morality. Get used to it or go home.
As long as I'm not that person.
The evil one.
Well, nobody's perfect, but that's overstating it a little.
Comic book shit.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
Yeah, pretty obscure.
Don't you think that's plain damn weird?
Your hosts, Mistah DKB and Racer XX Cash of the Supah Smash Bros. And the Unknown Factor.
Did it work?
Supah Nerd-tendo.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Live.
That's right. We're live right now. No Fucks Given Radio, ladies and gentlemen. This is Supah Nerd-tendo. Yeah, so you know I got the Smash Bros with me. DKB, what's up?
What up, though?
I don't know, man. You spent more time on this radio in the last 3 days than normal, though.
That is true.
Yeah, do that real quick. I don't give a fuck
Conference
that it says
locked.
on there. Yeah, this conference is locked. We do private calls. This shit is invite only. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, unless we just want to take calls. We might open it up at some point, but unless we do, we don't. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we also got Racer XS Cash in the house. What's up, bro?
What up, what up?
I don't know, man. Tonight, I gotta say, Racer, you booked a very interesting guest, because it threw me off when you told me this was going to be our guest on Supah Nerd-tendo. I was like, what?
That's how we do it. Keep them off their toes.
Like, honestly, yeah, because this particular guest has been on the No Fucks Given Hour in the past. I'd tell you what episode, but I don't know. I know it was me and Chuckles, so we killed him. So I don't know how he got back. Skitzo, why the fuck are you alive? Didn't me and Chuckles kill you?
What happened was you can't kill the truth. So I'm still in this motherfucker, bro.
Fair enough, man. It's a pleasure to welcome you back. Yeah, as well. Not only to welcome you back, but to welcome you to Supah Nerd-tendo. And man, Racer, I know you're the one who brought this guest on. You're the only one who's got this comic, and I didn't get a chance to get up to Kokomo to snatch it to read it. So break this down for us.
I'd like Skitzo to break it down instead of me. It's his book.
Well, I can break it down definitely. First, let me say, if you don't have your copy of the Sumerian Tablet album, what you can do is hit me up at PayPal, send $10 to skitzomichigan@gmail.com, and I will send you the comic book for $10. It's free shipping, only $10, shipping included. So, the comic book is about, it's called the Sumerian Tablet, and it goes with the Sumerian Tablet album, which is also online, and you can purchase anywhere, Amazon, iTunes, yada yada. But so I get these secret. I go to the pyramids. I look for the energy of the Sumerian Tablet, and I use the energy from the Sumerian Tablet to fight the New World Order army. But you got Obama and Bush and all these Illuminati elites to send the New World Order army to try to shut me down because they know I'm giving the world the truth with the Sumerian Tablet. So I use the power from the tablet to fight the army and destroy them and bring truth to the world. That's pretty much like the foundation of the Sumerian Tablet comic book right there.
Stuff.
Hell yeah, man.
It's a porn magazine too. So you know, go ahead and enjoy yourself. No, I'm just playing.
Hey man, look, sex sells. So
I
would understand. Fuck you.
Lucid dreams, though.
Hey, I want to know, how many pages is this comic?
24 color, front and back. 24 pages. Yeah, fully colored. Very expensive to do, but very worth it. Very worth it.
Yeah, it's an expensive enterprise.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I read you guys' comic book, and it was amazing. I was blown back. I was like, damn, this shit is damn near better than mine.
Appreciate it.
Oh, no, good shit, man. Good job.
See, and that's what I was going to say, because I know Racer actually has experience as far as in getting a comic printed. You can actually pick up Six Emperors too. I know. Where are you guys getting ready to do a signing?
Yeah, we're doing a signing this Saturday, the 10th, at Vine Cafe in Kokomo, Indiana. I'll have Super Smash Brothers CDs and DKB's new album if you want to pick it up. Besides Six Emperors 1 and 2.
Hell yeah, man. So go check them out there. But I'm curious, man. Like I said, because I know, and I've had a conversation with Racer as far as what got him into the passion of like, I'm going to do a comic. But Skitzo, I mean, you've got a fucking career. What made you decide to flip to this?
Man, well, I mean, you got to be able to reach everyone. And I'm a ghetto nerd. I grew up on comic books. I grew up playing jacks. I grew up, like doing all the stuff that a kid with no friends would do that was isolated. And, that was me. So I always wanted to reach back to, my childhood in a comic book, and I'm doing a coloring book this year. And to be honest, anything that comes to my mind, I try to do it because I feel like we all can manifest whatever we want just by speaking things into fruition. So if I say I want to sell Gucci Skitzo belts, then motherfucker, I'm going to do my best to sell Skitzo Gucci belts. You know what I'm saying? Like, so with the comic book, it was I said it, I made a plan, I worked my plan, and I got it done. And that same thing with music. I still continue to grind, still continue to push. I'm touring this summer. I'm putting out a new album, Lucid Dreams, with the Lucid Dreams tour. I hope to come back to Kokomo or any venue around that area because the Midwest is, of course, where I'm from, you know what I'm saying, but also where I get the most love. So I definitely want to spread this Lucid Dream love.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we can't wait for that.
Man,
Hell
I
yeah,
can't
I hope
wait.
next time you're out here, I definitely hope to catch you. But I got to ask,
Fuck yeah.
What was your favorite comic book character growing up?
Black Panther.
Very nice.
Black Panther and David Banner, the Incredible Hulk story. I always love the story of a common man fucking up shit with superpowers. Not a Superman that gets his power from like a special planet or but David Banner was like a regular ass human who had an accident, and so was the Black Panther. Just a regular ass human, almost like Wolverine in a sense. I couldn't say that because he had mutant powers already. That's why he was able to take the animonium. But Black Panther and Incredible Hulk, those were like my favorite kind of. And so when they made the Black Panther movie, it was like, oh shit, finally, right on time.
Have you seen it?
Twice.
Is it good?
Man, it's just amazing.
Right.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm black. I'm saying that because I'm a Marvel comic fan, and I saw the Avengers, all of them. All the Thors, even the fucking Captain Americas and the fucking Iron Mans. Anytime a movie like that come out, and the shit was funny, it was well written, the storyline made sense, the action made sense, it was just the right amount. I loved it, man. I thought it was amazing.
I so just want to start a debate about the Marvel, the fucking MCU between you and Racer right now.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to knock anybody that likes something different than me, man.
I think these newer movies have been pretty good myself, though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Panther's the only one I haven't seen. Has anybody else here seen Panther?
I'm going to go one of these days.
You gotta go you gotta go see Black Panther, and you gotta cop the Lucid Dreams album when it come out. And if everybody is fucking tuning in right now and you're not on my email list, put your email on my page, either Facebook, Instagram, one of my pics, Snapchat. Everything is Skitzo, Michigan. Every site, Spotify. Send me your email, and I'm sending out exclusive music only to people on my email list.
Oh,
I'm not going to be posting shit on Facebook or Snapchat or Twitter, none of that, or even my website. Only people that's getting exclusive singles are people on my email list. Plus, they will get first dibs on CD, plus merch packages and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So, trying to build that Team Skitzo family,
Right.
Oh.
Team Skitzo.
Yeah.
Well, man, speaking of merch packages, I'm curious. You say you got the Sumerian Tablet comic you've dropped. You've got the album as well. Now, you say people can go get the album. Is there a way they can, like, hit you up for both? Like, would you cut a deal?
Yeah.
Like, what if somebody's like, I want them both?
Well, I mean, 2 for $20 is the deal. And I don't have hard copies. What's crazy is that we live in an era where people don't, they say people don't buy hard copies of CDs, but I can't keep any in stock. I get some, I make a post, they're gone. And I've been just blessed that to find, a crowd, a group of people who actually get my music. Just like, Smash Bros. It's like you guys. I'm fortunate enough to meet people who fucking love me, and I love them back, and they cool people. And, you treat everyone with respect, and you get it right back. So I'm just keep putting out music for those who want it, for those who want to see me perform. I mean, honestly, if anybody has ever seen me perform on stage, I give 1,000,000% every time. 4 people, 4 million people. So that's all.
I agree.
Motivation. Thanks, man. That's what it's about, man. Giving back.
Well, man,
love.
I want to know, fucking, like, in the process of writing this, what was your writing process? Like, did you lay it out? Like, did you have, like, the beginning and the end? Or, where did you start?
So, well, we started with the first basically, we went as is. We didn't have a beginning and then already have an end. We had a beginning, started it, and then started smoking and created it piece by piece and just added on block by block till we felt like it was coming to an end. Kind of like you do when you write a verse. You write the beginning of your verse, you smoke for a second, take a break, come back to it, and then you piece it together, piece by piece. You piece the story together until you be like, okay, it's coming to an end. This is how I close it. Wow, finish it. So it was I want to say it was an easy process. I don't know if that was the way we were supposed to do it because it was our first time, but it was the way we did it. It's how we felt comfortable. It was how I felt comfortable because I wanted to make sure the story flowed as well. If I go to the beginning and the end, and in the middle, something happened that doesn't make sense at the end, then I had to change up a whole bunch of shit.
Right.
So I just, went step by step. If this happened and this happened next, this happened next, and so that was the process. So
are you gonna plan on adding on to it, make an issue 2, or is it just gonna be
Yep.
a one shot?
Oh no, I'm trying to make issue 2, but I got the coloring book coming out next. I want to do a coloring book because I just got into coloring. I mean, I've been obviously into coloring when I was little, but now, just like I said, I just want to tap back into what made me who I am. And I was a nerd, and I sat alone a lot of times. I was the weird black kid in the ghetto, and so I had a lot of alone time, and I colored comics and shit like that. So before I put out another comic book, I'm putting out a coloring book.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Put out what you love.
I just colored a picture of my boy like a week ago.
See what I'm saying? That's dope, man. Me too, man. I still color too. Shit, I feel like I'm painting the canvas every time I write a rap.
Can dig it.
You got the wife wanting to make NFGR coloring books over here, Skitzo.
Nice.
Oh.
Tell her, man.
No.
Tell her to do it.
Oh, okay, no, she said she just wants adult coloring books, but now apparently that is a good idea too. So.
You know what? Porn comic books might sell too. If she want to draw penises and all that other stuff.
Wait, porn?
That's fine, man.
Wait, how the fuck did we jump to porn? Hold the fuck on.
Oh, my fault.
You're the one talking about adult comic books. That's kind of what we're thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
I said adult. Yeah, like the ones that are really hard and shit, y'all. Damn.
Oh yeah, really hard.
Well, when you say adult, usually something, it usually means.
Well, if you go into Walmart and you look at the adult,
and then you say it really hard.
Like they're adult
really
coloring books. No. Shit.
I know. Hey man, hey, to each his own, bro. To each his own. Whatever you want.
I'm gonna make a porn comic book empire.
Porn comic book empire. I want
or coloring book or whatever. There's a porn.
I want in on those.
Maybe we just hatched an idea we need to take to Shark Tank.
Yeah, man. Come on. Porn coloring books. Let's do it. I'm down.
Oh, they make porn comic. Yeah. Oh, color. Yeah, porn coloring books. I don't know. I bet they exist.
They probably.
I
need one of our listeners to Google it. I need one of our listeners to Google it right now and let us know.
I got the producer Googling
foreign comic books.
Yeah, they got them.
I know it.
The kinky coloring book. Yeah, dude. In the world we live in.
Yeah, everything is there in the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm so excited about going on tour in June and July for the Lucid Dreams album. It's my first time headlining my own tour. So I'm definitely expecting a decent turnout for people. I've been touring since 2011 with so many different people. I've been able to travel and see so many different people and meet people. I just want to be able to go out on my own now and see what kind of impact I can have on the road. You know, so Lucid Dreams tour coming this summer, man, with the album.
I'm curious, man, what are you all planning with that, though? I mean, like, are you planning to bring a couple people with you? And do you have any idea who?
Well, I'm bringing a DJ. So when they're gonna do this, I'm booking the shows right now because I know if I hit people up and say, yo, I got an opportunity to go on tour, it's such and such, you know, no, everyone's gonna want the same information. Where we going? How many cities? It's like, look, no, we're booking now. You know, right now it's the process where you put your hand in to let me know you're part of the team. You know what I'm saying? So you start right now. You plan for the summer. But I got a real live DJ going out with me. As far as opening acts and people that coming on tour with me, I have a couple people who are interested and who know about it, who I've looked at and called and told them I have an opportunity to come up, so they sound interested, but nothing official yet. But I definitely want to take one or two groups out with me. You know, I like the family unit. I want to go out with a group of people and, you know, look strong. But underground artists, nobody that's already really got a name like that, because this is what it's about, giving back to those who don't have an opportunity to go on tour all the time. So I'm looking for some artists who are hungry, who are good, and willing to invest in themselves, because a lot of people don't understand talent don't make money. Money make money. You know, studio time ain't free, graphics ain't free, beats ain't free, getting your shit licensed and put it online ain't free. All this stuff. I mean, you can have the best songs in the world, but if nobody fucking hears it, who cares? So you got to take money, invest in yourself, market the machine, get a video, do everything proper. You know, money makes money. Talent don't make money. So, you know, as an artist, you got to be able to invest in yourself. You're not going to invest in your own company. How are you going to expect another label to invest in you? You want to invest in yourself.
See, I'll tell you, that's the sad thing, I think, though, because you say money makes money, and it's true, and it's proven if you look at some of the shit that gets pushed nowadays. It's fucking money. I mean, it's motherfucker.
It is what it is.
Talking about that.
Yeah, man. It's like I can sit here and complain about Trump all day, but he's our president. Can't do shit about it. I can sit here and complain about money making money all day, but it's the truth.
You got to
pay what can we do about it? Yeah, man. So that's all. And I just want to listen. I have to take the same road. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be wondering, like, how did you get this? Man, I paid my dues. Trust me. I've staying back up for Mastermind for years before I was able to get my own spotlight. So just, you know, hard work.
Right. You guys going to be dropping Orthus 3 pretty soon?
Man, yes. Cujo. Album is going to be called Cujo. We're working on it. We're not going to rush anything out because this might be the last installment from the Orthus. So I'm putting out an album. Mastermind just released the Frankenstein album. Plus, we're still doing a lot of, you know, features and booking shows and stuff like that. But yeah, we definitely doing another Orthus album. I don't know when, but we already been writing to it. We already got beats picked out. So
I got 1 and 2. I want to get 3.
Yeah, thanks, man. I mean, it's coming. I can't say when, you know.
Right.
Like a porn star. It's coming. I don't know when.
Man, look, Skitzo, don't lie. I know you know for real. And ladies and gentlemen, this is I Know You Know by the Orthus. We'll be right back.
Thanks.
Yeah, except for like these fucking YouTube people These YouTube people, I'm sorry y'all over on YouTube. You get to see this, which is nothing. But hey, actually, I got an idea. I'm going to do some shit. Y'all actually might get some audio. Hell, I might give you that track. We're going to see how this works. It might work different. I love it. I think I might really love this program.
Nice.
Whoa! Now you know, I know, you know. Play dumb, play stupid, play the fool, don't do it. Man, play dumb, play stupid, play the fool, don't do it. Motherfucker, play dead. You already know, I assume we are the orifice. It's like that, bada boom. About to rock shit for many moons. Hope it ain't a lot of non-believers in the room. Get checked at the door, don't get disrespectful. Anybody could get it, you ain't special. Shut the fuck up, witness the spectacle. The dog about to win, best to show. Champion bloodline, rare breed. Homicidal, about to do something stupid, don't dare me. I'm about to treat him unfairly. It's going down, where there's smoke, there's weed. Where there's trouble, there's me and the thick shit. Spitting wicked shit, niggas bitching up and I'm sick of it. Wearing panties, sweet as candy, barely understand me. Respect my insanity. You can play dumb, but I know you know what the orifice in this bitch for. You can play dumb, but I know you know. Gotta prove myself as usual. You can play dumb, but I know you know. Just by the way we spit a sick flow. You can play dumb, but I know you know. I'm the mastermind, that's Skitzo. Boom.
Man, I don't wanna hear shit until there's a bunch of motherfuckers in the mosh pit. Red, black, and green bandana, Colt 45 with the missing antenna. Cock back the hammer, pointed. We are all gathered for the wicked shit anointed. Dearly beloved, please bow your head and light up the weed as we bless the dead. God bless. Now you can act dead if you want to until there's a killer at the door and he wants you. Ain't nowhere to hide in the corner, walking through hell with no marijuana. How could you figure that somebody could be better than the veteran when you medicate off the medicine, keeping this wicked shit irrelevant? And it's hard to convict a killer with no evidence.
You can play dumb, but I know you know what the orifice in this bitch for. You can play dumb, but I know you know. Gotta prove myself as usual. You can play dumb, but I know you know. Just by the way we spit a sick flow. You can play dumb, but I know you know. I'm the mastermind, that's Skitzo. Boom.
Hey, I know, motherfucker, whatever, but we're live back on the motherfucking tubes of you know what I'm saying? I was chatting with Skitzo, Racer, DKB, and we was just talking shit, and I fucking forgot to set up shit, play commercials and this and that, so we had the normal break that we do, so fuck it, we ain't getting that, because you just gonna get that one track, and then we're gonna cut some shit later, but we're live on No Fucks Given Radio, Supah Nerd-tendo, episode 13, with Skitzo in the motherfucking house. Got Racer, DKB here, and man,
what up?
I know, Skitzo, you're going to have to go in a little while, but we got this little segment we do. Racer, do you want to
let's do it. I'm ready, man.
Contestants?
I'll let you do this one, Factor. I haven't heard you do it in a minute.
Oh, well, there. Hold, wait. Damn it, where's that fucking... Don't tell me I don't have it on this one. I only have it on that one. I'm trying to bring up the...
All right. It's One Punch Man versus Onslaught.
No. I could do it, fucker. I was just trying to bring up the graphic so, you know, motherfuckers could see. Check it out. Boom. I'm going to cover your face, Skitzo. I'm sorry.
After thinking about it, I'm going with One Punch, man.
I'm going to cover us three ugly fucks. But yeah. This week, it's One Punch Man. All right?
Yeah, I'm going with One Punch after this.
Anime, you know? That's his thing. He punches you once, you're done. Versus Onslaught. Now, look, for anybody that doesn't know, Onslaught is actually Professor Xavier after he flipped out because he fucked with Magneto's head. And he went ape shit. I don't know how else to explain that.
Yeah, that's good. That was it, yeah.
Skitzo, I want to let you start this one off, man. You nerd. I mean, your age. Did you read the Onslaught series?
Yes, it would be the obvious choice to pick Onslaught. It's because it's Professor there, first of all. It's like picking the Patriots. It's like the obvious choice. But I love an underdog story. And I can't fucking spell Onslaught that good, so I'm going with One Punch, baby.
Right.
That's my reasoning.
I can dig it. It's official. It counts.
It's official.
It does. So that's one for One Punch Man. Right?
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Racer?
Who's next? Who's going next?
I'll go. Yeah, this is the toughest one of the tournament, I feel. It's thing about One Punch Man is he can actually punch you more than once, so if he hits you once, you're pretty much done. He just only has to hit you once to blow you up. But
yeah, he punched you twice, you ain't coming back.
There's actually a few people he's actually punched more than once, but
damn.
Most people just explode on impact. But yeah, it's a tough one, man. I mean, Professor X would melt your mind if you give him a chance, but
exactly.
If you can hit him once, he's kind of, even the Onslaught armor, I don't know. I have to go One Punch Man, though. It was a real tough choice, though. It was the toughest choice of the tournament.
It is. You're right.
I
think I
need
agree.
your choice now, DKB. What the fuck is this?
I agree, man. I have to go with One Punch Man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're like in a death match, we're in a confined space.
Oh,
yeah. It's over.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Here's my complete argument with this particular.
Unless Onslaught somehow, like you said, melts his mind before he can even punch him.
No.
Yeah.
But while that was Onslaught, not Professor X, you got to remember Onslaught was not on a Professor X power level. He was far more. Yeah, he's far more. He was on top of that. He was telekinetic.
Right.
So.
He could do the magnetic fields.
Oh yeah, and he could do the magnetic field, and affect reality itself. Right. So, in my opinion, I don't know. I feel like you all think this is one-sided on a different side than it actually is. Because I feel like
I've read comic books for 30 years.
That one punch in. All he needs is one punch.
How is he going to get that?
I mean, you can manipulate. I mean, Onslaught could probably manipulate the reality and make them feel like, oh, you're seeing something different that's not there. Or you're going crazy, losing your mind. But if he just starts swinging, he going to knock somebody the fuck out.
Well, I mean, maybe. Yeah.
Go ahead, Racer.
I don't know. I mean, that's what I said. Whoever hits first, man. If Onslaught don't know he's getting punched in the face, he ain't going to stop it.
I just think with it being Onslaught and it being a one-on-one contest, he's going to fucking read
this is what the tournament's. That's we pick who wins, bro. That's just how it goes.
Man.
Yep.
There's times when I've lost,
Whatever, Mr. Mikloplex fucking lost, and everybody fucking kind of argued about that too. So, I guess Onslaught's the one that I'm gonna be like, no, that was the darkness was last time too. I was like, that motherfucker should have won. Everybody said no. I really say Onslaught should have won this one, but apparently One Punch Man got really, really fucking lucky. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
It would have to be a lucky punch.
It happens. Luck sometimes is on your side. You know.
I mean, there's comic books where Nick Fury can beat up the Hulk, I'm sure, It just don't really...
I don't know about that. The Hulk's my guy.
I feel you, but I'm just saying, just the writer, whoever writes the story, can make it no matter what. He could have Hulk AIDS, I don't know,
Hulk AIDS.
Gamma AIDS.
That's funny as hell. Damn it, AIDS. I slept with Magic Johnson. That's funny. I love it though.
Jesus, Skitzo, that's
man. I really appreciate this. I love this. This is definitely a break from the normal radio show of what you would get. And I love this, man, because Supah Nerd-tendo is a perfect place for me. I just want to thank you guys once again. Now that we're back on air, I know I did it off air, but on air, I want to make sure everybody hear me. Thank you guys so much love to the Smash Brothers, so much love, man, because you guys fucking rock with me from day one. Each song got day oneers, I got day oneers, man. You guys are definitely my fucking day oneers, and I love you guys, man.
We appreciate you too.
Same here, bro.
Thanks, man.
Hell yeah, man. You're always welcome on No Fucks Given Radio, Skitzo.
Thanks,
We're going to
bro.
have to drag you on a
that.
different show here later.
Man, whenever. I'm down.
All I know is I'm not starting any more shows. I'll say
so we
that
got
much.
the tour coming up. We got the album, the coloring book. Anything else?
Yeah, follow me. Like I said, all my social media sites are Skitzo Michigan. There's a billion fucking Skitzos out there, but I'm the only one that matters. And the truth is, now I've been putting in so much of work that when you type in Skitzo, I should be the first one that pops up. I've seen it in people's phone, on tour. But, follow my Spotify to listen to my music all day. And that's pretty much, I just want to build the community. And a lot of times, too, I'm not just a rapper on here talking about buy my stuff. When you get the information that I'm talking about, man, I talk about no GMOs in the food, eating healthy, taking care of your kids, exercising, fighting against bad religion, bad politics, things of this nature. Because I could sit here and rap about popping Adderall and fucking bitches all day, but then you can get that from anywhere. You can turn on any rapper CD and get that information. But what I try to do is keep some real shit going, something that we can relate to in our everyday life. Motherfuckers out here on Section 8 food stamps are still working. And, you got people going to work busting their ass every day and can't get food stamps because they talking about they make too much. But then you got a motherfucker who's selling their ass all day, having 10 kids get $1,000 of food stamps. Like, this country is ass backwards, man.
Right.
So I'm definitely
I agree.
so I'm definitely on another level. This is like a book. Anybody that has got any one of my CDs, you can be fucking guaranteed that it's truth and at least 98%. I don't want to say 100%, because I've made over 500 fucking songs, so I don't know what the hell I said sometimes in some of those songs. But I know the majority of the time I'm being true to who I am and true to the art, and I'm making sure I'm giving people something they need, not what they want, but need. You know what I'm saying? That's the important. That's the difference in my music and a lot of artists. I'm giving people what they need, not what they want.
Word.
Hell yeah. Man, real quick, before you cut out, I just got to ask one final thing. Skitzo.
Go ahead, bro.
How many issues are you planning? Do you got a set number, or are you just going to run until you fucking feel like you should finish it?
Well, I think everybody does a holy trinity, so to speak. So I think 3 is the magic number.
Word.
And that's why I'm spacing them out. That's why I'm not in no rush. I got a long career. I feel like I'm gonna be rapping till I die. I don't feel like it. I know it. So I can take my time. I'm still young enough to where I got enough time to fucking do a comic book in the next year, and then 4 or 5 years after that, do the other comic book.
Right.
So that's it. I appreciate the love, man, so fucking much. Skitzo, Michigan, everywhere online. Skitzo, Michigan. If you can't fucking spell Michigan, you're dumb as fuck. And so much fucking love, to No Fucks Given Radio. I love the fucking title, first of all, No Fucks Given, because that's how everybody should live their life, not giving a fuck, and doing what they want to do and living, because you only got one life. Lucid Dreams album coming this summer. Don't hit me up asking about the gathering, because I don't know, but I will be on fucking tour, so come see me then. That's what I do know.
Right on.
Looking forward to it. Appreciate it, Skitzo.
I love you motherfuckers, man. Team Skitzo
on the building, bro.
Team Nerd-tendo,
bro.
baby.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Much love.
Hey, before I go, anybody got anything you want to ask, say, or, anything before I go? I'm ready.
I want to know where Team Skitzo Merc come from, the word Merc.
So I was in high school, It is a good question, actually. I don't represent Merc anymore because I fell out with those people. But when I was in high school, I had a friend. He was in a gang. I was in a gang. And what we realized that everybody around us was not real, not staying true to what we thought a real gang member should carry themselves. So we decided to step out of that and create our own. So within Googling shit, now mind you, we in geometry class, you know. We 15 years, so we Googling, looking through shit, we come across mercenary, a trained soldier for hire. And we like, fuck yeah, you know. So we created ideology, MERK, money, education, respect, and knowledge. You know, 4 points to a diamond, the strongest emblem in the world, cannot be destroyed. So we created all these ideologies behind it. Now, we were a crew and we did a lot of music and shows, but there was no growth, you know. So I had to leave that part of my life behind, and that's where Skitzo and Merc came from. Because when I first started with Mastermind, I was still attached to that label, Skitzo Merc, and also it was a way for people to find me online instead of typing in Skitzo. You got that Chinese dude pop up. Right. You know, so it was like typing in Skitzo Merc, you're gonna get me. So this is why I released myself from that, and now it's Skitzo Michigan, and plus I represent Michigan. You know, everyone represents Detroit. That's cool, but Michigan is more than just Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We're a bunch of fucking little cities and people everywhere, man, that love this place, that support, and they got talent and work hard and fucking take care of their family and sell some of the best weed or whatever. You know, so it's like I represent the whole fucking state, not just one area, man.
Right on. So, I always wanted to know the answer to that question.
Yeah, we always want to know that.
Man, that's it. And I appreciate it, man. I'm about to smoke me a cone, a Gorilla Glue number 4, and I'm going to fucking bed. Yeah.
Right on. Yeah. You have a good one, sir.
Thanks,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
I love it, man. Lucid
have
Dreams
a lovely
album
night,
coming.
Skitzo. Hey, can I say, before you cut out, I just got to say, you know, that cone you got, man, that's just going to make your ass comatose. Yeah. By the Super Smash Bros. Featuring none other than Skitzo. That's right. We'll be right back with the top 5, maybe some other shit. I don't know. Hang around.
Peace.
And then YouTube, man, like, I'll get you some shit here. Whoa! Now you know
I don't never remember feeling like this before. I was a bitch. I can't feel my face. A dab of shatter before it even mattered. Shave them trimmings and make that golden batter. I'm a rolling stoner, yep, I am a loner. The first sight of Mary Jane and I had a boner. I'm not a fan of smoking purple weed, cause that purple weed put me to sleep. First thing when I wake up, stuff that raw cone and I bake up. So hard trying to get my cake up. Homie bag that shake up. We got shake bags for 10, bud bags for 20. We pulling all-nighters. I need Adderall and Henny. That glove state got a green thumb. Colorado, you heard of us. Hash bash and Cam's cup. Nigga, we about to get fucked up. Fire up that 6-foot bomb. Loaded up with a cup of ice. The champagne ain't tasting right. It's the highest I've been in my fucking life. Cloud 10, I'm hella bent. That's what I get for inhaling shit. Smoking on this super blunt. That's big as the trunk on an elephant. Homie, I'm so blowed. I ain't never been throwed. Homie, not gay. tell Marty I'm coming, smoking Marley all over the place. Homie, I'm so blowed, I ain't never been throwed, and I can't feel my face. Going back to the future, tell Marty I'm coming, smoking Marley all over the place. Green vapors, smoke chambers, red eyes on point like a laser, a fader, no talking like we strangers. You're mid-grade, my game much greater. Sour flavors, breathing like I'm Vader. I burn it down with my red lightsaber. Alpha, beta, all the way omega. Skitzo in the back, and he rapping while we blazing. Time and station, like the Matrix. We touching cloud 9, like outer spaceships. Tasteless, walking shadows of the faceless. Butterfly effect at the top of my playlist. Patience, hit 'em with my statements. Haters hate, hit 'em with the facelift. Take this, we all getting comatose. So high, I think I'm gonna overdose. Homie, I'm so blowed, I ain't never been throwed, and I can't feel my face. Going back to the future, tell Marty I'm coming, smoking Marley all over the place. Homie, I'm so blowed, I ain't never been throwed, and I can't feel my face. Going back to the future, tell Marty I'm coming, smoking Marley all over the place.
About to overdose, another lethal dose, blowing smoke about my nose. I might do the Holy Ghost. I'm gone like adios, drug abuse diagnosed from Queso to Kokomo. No, we getting comatose. I stay up on that drone, hitting them trees. Skitzo fan, man, we thicker than thieves. Liquor and weed, I can feel my face in my head is spinning, my heart is racing. Messed up like Jason, looking like a villain. My eyes are red, I'm just looking like a killer. Take me to the dealer, I'm looking for that wax. I need an oil pen, plus I'm trying to do some dabs. Boy, I super smash, don't get crushed. I got crush up in my bag, sour in my Dutch, so high I can't be touched. Me and Mary Jane, come kick it with your boy. It's like this every day.
Homie, I'm so blowed, I ain't never been throwed, and I can't feel my face. Going back to the future, tell Marty I'm coming, smoking Marley all over the place. Homie, I'm so blowed, I ain't never been throwed, and I can't feel my face. Going back to the future, tell Marty I'm coming, smoking Marley all over the place.
I don't never remember feeling like this before. Now it's a bitch. I can't feel my face.
A dab of shatter before it even mattered. Shave them trimmings and make that golden batter. I'm a rolling stoner, yep, I am a loner. The first sight of Mary Jane and I had a boner. I'm not a fan of smoking purple weed, cause that purple weed put me to sleep. First thing when I wake up, stuff that raw cone and I bake up. Hustle hard trying to get my cake up. Homie bag that shake up. We got shake bags for 10, bud bags for 20. We pulling all-nighters. I need Adderall and Henny. That glove state got a green thumb. Colorado, you heard of us. Hash bash and Cam's cup. Nigga, we about to get fucked up. Fire up that 6-foot bomb. Loaded up with a cup of ice. The champagne ain't tasting right. It's the highest I've been in my fucking life. Cloud 10, I'm hella bent. That's what I get for inhaling shit. Smoking on this super blunt. That's big as the trunk on an elephant. Homie,
Oh shit! What the fuck's going on?
What the fuck is that? Up in the sky.
It's a bird. It's a plane. Ah, shit. These goddamn aliens are trying to eat my broadcast again.
So as they say in Canada,
Tune in to Aliens Ate My Broadcast every third Tuesday.
I mean, there must be some way.
Fuck it. Yeah, we don't give a shit.
We're full. Shut up. Shut up.
We just might get into some crazy shit.
Conspiracy theory, anarchist, fucking antichrist.
We better think of something.
Yeah, that'd be even better.
We better think of a way.
Your host, Mr. DKB, and myself, the unknown factor.
you're both pieces of shit. Yeah, I can prove it mathematically.
Try and catch Nessie with us. Fuck, we might even find Bigfoot or some shit.
Does evil exist? And if so, can one detect and measure it? Rhetorical question, Morty.
I'm just going off on rants. I love it.
The answer's yes, you just have to be a genius.
Numbers, man. It's all about fucking numbers. Everything adds up.
Right here.
I'm No Fucks Given Radio.
God damn it. Stop eating my broadcast.
Peace out.
Hey, fuck that shit, right? Because we're live on YouTube, right? Right? Because I fixed that shit, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck Facebook. Yeah, we're live on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. NFGR Radio. That's right. Yeah, and then there's NoFucksGivenRadio.com, ladies and gentlemen. We're back live. No fucks given. Fucking Supah Nerd-tendo tonight. We just had Skitzo in the house, and they all said One Punch Man knocked Onslaught the fuck out. And even my wife says that's boo.
It happened.
I still say he got a lucky shot in. Y'all need to fucking go and check out that shit, Skitzo. Like I said, he just dropped the Sumerian Tablet. You can go hit him up for the comic book. You can hit up, for $10, you can hit up all kinds of different fucking media, Spotify, all that shit, Apple, iTunes, to go pick up the album of the same name, or maybe he'll get some more physical copies in. You can bug him and get a discount. Get 20, get them both, maybe get him to sign them. I don't know. You're going to have to convince Skitzo of that. That's between y'all and Skitzo, you know? And then he's got a bunch more shit coming out, so make sure you fucking keep tuned. But I know we got a couple other things planned that I didn't properly plan for, but Racer did. So, Racer?
Yeah, I was just going to tell everybody I went to NWI Comic-Con a couple weeks ago, the Northwestern Indiana Comic-Con. It was a pretty decent show. It had Dan Doherty and Matt Hansel, who did the show earlier, so I wanted to give them a shout-out. Picked up some books from them.
Nice.
But yeah, it was pretty nice. I mean, it was kind of packed.
Dan's an asshole. He killed you.
Yeah, I kind of paid him to, though. I gave him money to kill me.
Yeah, right.
I got that picture hanging on my wall in my living room.
It's the weirdest paid hit ever.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. He's going to put me in issue 11, he said, or something. Like I'm still in the void. If you read the book, what happens is that character, anybody he touches, it's evil. They go to like a crazy void. They're trapped in like eternity. So like, I'm going to pop up again later, I guess, is what he told me.
Hell yeah.
It's a good book, though. If anybody ever gets a chance to check it out.
Oh, yeah, and I know you can pick that up at what, DanDoherty.com, correct me if I'm wrong?
It might be BeardoComics.com.
Oh, no. It is, you're right. I'm sorry, yeah. Just Google
He's on
Beardo
Facebook,
Comics.
too. I mean, you can find him on Facebook, so that's the easiest way I found him.
Anybody else there at the show?
Tim Seeley, who does a lot of... He's getting coming up there. He did a Hack Slash, which is supposed to be a movie. And then Christopher Mitten, who did Hellboy. And Bill Reinhold, who did he's been a big Marvel inker and stuff for a long time. That's a good name. And a couple others. Can't think right now, but yeah, it was a good turnout for a smaller show.
Oh, yeah.
Free parking, and it was like
Hack
$10 to get in. So I mean, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, and I like Hack Slash, man. I was a fan of that comic book series.
I like Bill Reinhold.
Yeah, Bill Reinhold was a cool dude. Yeah, Hack Slash. I had him sign all the copies I had, which was probably about 10 books.
I just like when they brought Evil Ernie in. That was dope.
Right. Actually, the Hack Slash did a comic with Hatchet, Victor Crowley, and did a couple other crossovers. I think Reanimator. I think she did one with Ash from Evil Dead. Yeah, pretty sure that happened too. She's done some crossovers.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
I think I remember that too.
But yeah, I read through them, and it had the Victor Crowley ones. It's we just have a song coming out called Victor Crowley, so it's always cool to see kind of shit like that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's dope, man. God, I need
Yeah,
to get out to a con. It's been too long.
Yeah, also, Indiana Comic Con's the end of this month. So, if you can, that's my favorite one in Indiana. It's like $30 to get in, or like 40 on Saturday, but it's packed to the gills full of comic book shit. It's the closest thing to Wizard World Chicago and the bigger ones around here.
Yeah, and man, look, those cons, the bigger ones, are so much different than they were 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, I just seen they had a Wizard World Cleveland. I didn't know they had one of those.
They had a whole bunch, but they went bankrupt. Or not bankrupt, but they lost a whole bunch of money, so they brought it down to probably 10 again. But yeah, Indianapolis had one. I didn't go to it, but it was $50 to get in. I'm like, dude, I ain't paying $50 to get in. I don't care. It cost me gas and expenses just to get down there.
Wait, per day?
Right.
Yeah, Wizard World now is crazy expensive.
Yeah.
We went back in the day. I went from 98, 99 to 2007, and it was $30 at the most, but. Now it's
good.
Yeah, now it's it's $50 a day, and they only have 5. They'll advertise 5 comic guests, and I'm sure they have more, but it's just
you get a variant comic in your bag or some shit. I don't even know if they do that shit anymore.
I don't think they do anymore. At least not at least maybe the biggest ones, but it's not the same. If you go to Chicago anymore, you want to go to C2E2, which just happened last month or this. I think it happened. It's it hasn't happened yet. It's coming up. I think it's in March.
It amazes me how much the fucking internet has changed the marketing of all entertainment. Just across the fucking board, from music to comic to books to movies. Just it changed. The net fucked up the marketing of all of those.
Yeah. The internet made some cool shit and made some bad shit, Everything's not rare anymore, but now you can get a hold of it. Back in the day you had to find shit. Now you just type in eBay and type in what you want and you can find it. Back in the day you had to be a treasure hunter. Now it's just I have an internet.
Yeah. I remember back in the day when you were looking for comics, you had to go to a fucking comic book store or a con and sit there and do this. Right here, just fucking.
You had to find it. You couldn't just type it in a fucking special keyword. I had series for years that I've never had complete until I found that right issue. But now I can just type in that issue, and you can find 50 fucking people at least selling it, which is cool.
That lessens the joy.
To a degree. I mean, I don't know. We're just old school. I mean, if you never had to dig for it. If you're a comic book collector in the last 10 years, you wouldn't know the difference. But since we live that old school lifestyle, you never know.
I don't know.
True.
I say fuck it, go old school and hit up Mistah DKB. Make sure you get a copy of the Vision that he just dropped, ladies and gentlemen. For real.
Physicals.
Fuck go getting it fucking on some fucking, digital.
But if you want a digital, you can get digital. That's fine too.
You can.
I'm just saying, I got it for them old school because I'm old school.
So my bad.
I'd rather put a CD in my car and take off or whatever. Just have it in there. Then every time I gotta go, I gotta turn on my whatever. I plug in my shit before I do anything. I'm just old school.
Oh, dude, that's funny you bring that up because and this has been, Jesus. I was probably 20 at the time, so fuck, it's been 14 years. All right. And it was funny. It was this dude. He always used his laptop in his car, and he'd set up a playlist. And this was fucking 14 years ago, and it's funny because now that's common. You just plug your iPod in and.
All right. I mean, I got that too, but I'm for my everyday thing. No, I just really have a CD in and go. Every once in a while,
I'm old school. I'm CDs and records.
Right.
My motherfucking car don't have a CD player, but this dude gave me this nifty little thing that takes a USB and transmits the music on it onto a certain signal as far as a certain frequency. So like
I used to have those back in the day with CD players. You put a cassette in.
Yeah, but no, this motherfucker is different though, dude. For real, it's you put a USB in this thing that
everything's
plugs into the
adaptable.
fucking the lighter port, the cigarette lighter.
Racer's dad used to have a car with a record player in it.
What?
You couldn't. I guess you couldn't play them while you're driving, but like you park and you can play it in your car. That's the way he explained it to me.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I mean, it might have played in. That's the way he told me, though. I mean, they might have had different ones. I don't know. I never really seen them, but he said he had them.
That's about as old school as you can get, a fucking record player in a car. I have never heard of this.
Yeah,
I've never seen one. I don't think I've seen one ever, maybe on the internet once. I've never seen one in real life, for sure.
And yet, no, you don't want it, babe. You couldn't drive and have that. It'd bump and skip like a motherfucker. What's wrong with you?
Right. That's why you park and you put on something a little romantic.
So you use the CD player and everything the whole time, but then when you park, it's like, hold on.
Let me get my crate of records out. Hold on, I got something good here.
Exactly.
Can't beat that vinyl sound.
It's true.
I heard it was made like in a certain frequency. Same frequency as your whatever brain or some shit.
I don't know if you've got if you've got a record player in your car of any type, I expect you to be a DJ. That's all I'm saying.
It would be dope.
Nowadays.
But you'd have to have at least two then.
You need 2 turntables and a microphone.
Well, you don't have to have a microphone, but unless you're DJ Khaled.
You trying to get this dude driving this car to die?
What's your Beck? She's doing a Beck reference.
Yeah, she was.
Wait, no. We need you to drive, spin 2 turntables, and spit some fucking rhymes all at once. This is what we call a death trap.
Be a drive-in party.
Well, I would hope you would have a couple people doing it at least, like have a driver.
Yeah, anyways, we're off track.
We're going to do our top 5 now, or do you want to
go
back
I
to break?
suppose we got way off track, man. Look,
do you want to do a break first, or do you want to do the top 5?
He brought up a fucking car with a goddamn record player in it. Do we want to do what first in the top 5?
What's up?
You said something or the top 5?
Go to a break first, or do top 5 now? I don't know if you guys need time to do your top 5s.
I'm good.
Yeah. Introduce the top 5, Razor.
Top 5 comics that would be good in other mediums, like movies, TV shows, video games, books, whatever. That's what the top 5 is this time. My top 5 is number 1, Milk and Cheese. I think that'd be an interesting TV show.
I don't know what that is.
It's an old school indie comic with about like a carton of milk and a piece of cheese that just mean mug everybody.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I picked some rare old school comics. Scud the Disposable Assassin. It's one of the old comics I always wanted to read growing up, which I think would be interesting, whatever, video game. Actually, they did make a video game, I think for PlayStation.
Yeah.
Number 3, Hitman. Be an interesting movie. Number 4, Shadowhawk from Image. I think that'd be a cool, cartoon.
Yeah.
And then Painkiller Jane, which is basically a female Punisher. That'd be a good TV show. And that's my top 5.
Yeah, I think that would go off well nowadays, too.
Right. It's made for today.
Hell yeah.
Right.
I'm going to steal... The wife's in heaven and he's in hell. 10 grand. Oh, Jesus Christ. 10 fucking grand. Yeah. That would be a great. I don't know if you would make that a movie or a TV series. And then I gotta agree with you in fucking Hitman. Like, I would love to see that. You would have to do it as a TV series, because I would hope if they did that, they would cover it from one end to another.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
I want to see Evil Ernie. I don't care how. I just want, like, I don't give a fuck if it's a video game, it's a motherfucking movie, whatever.
Right.
Just give me Evil Ernie. That's all I ask. And then, Saga. And I think that would be... You would have to do that in film because of the budget you would need, though. It would be fucking absurd. And then lastly, man, I know they're getting ready to make this into a TV show because it's currently in production, but I wanted The Boys video game because that just sounds like fun.
It'd be crazy. Garth Ennis video games.
We need more of those. DKB?
Yeah, I'm a Batman fan, so I pretty much got a bunch of Batman shit, but, you know, that's how I am. But, like, I'll start off with some other ones, like Ex Machina. That'd be a good one there.
Yeah, it was a good book.
I think, another one, I'm a big supervillain fan, so I'd either like to see, just a straight supervillain movie, or, like, you know, like, Dr. Doom's always been, like, probably my favorite supervillain. They've done enough Fantastic Four, you know, films.
Right.
They just did like a really good Doom film. I think it'd be dope, but
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be good. But off to my Batman type shit, I'd really like to see Teen Titans or like just Cyborg by himself, just because I always liked that character.
I think they have a CW TV show coming out. Teen
Right,
Titans.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because
another one, Batman and the Outsiders.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Black Lightning, you know, I always liked him. And then, like, my top one, like I said, I like supervillains and all that shit. If they made, like, a really dope Arkham Asylum, like, movie.
Right.
Like,
That'd be a good one.
I think that would be really dope.
I think Black Lightning just got a show, too, on the CW.
Yeah, he did.
I think you're right.
They just started it recently.
Yeah, that's my top 5.
Oh, yeah?
I might make an Arkham Asylum or something.
That'd be good. They're making a Joker movie sometime, supposedly.
That's why I like the Batman game.
Right, that's a good game. That's probably one of the best comic book properties. They used to make junk, mostly.
Right.
Like, they would just have a property and then just make a whack game. But,
yeah, like that one racing game with the Batman.
Yeah, there's plenty to choose from.
Terrible one.
See, yeah, I never fucking got to play. That's one game I would like to play is that Batman series because everything I can't even.
Yeah, they're all really fucking good, and like you can like spend hours in there.
The Telltale games are good too. You don't even have to play. You just you just choose what they say mostly.
What I liked about them, they threw like a lot of secondary characters in there that I wouldn't expect them to. Yeah, it was like mind blowing. But yeah, it was really done. It was done really well.
There was no Condiment Man, was there?
No.
No, I don't think
so. That's from Batman Adventures.
Sorry.
I know who you're talking about. I just watched the series not too long ago.
The
fact that is a real villain in any capacity.
It's not a real villain. It was just for a cartoon show based on
the fact that Arseface is.
I mean, there's crazy ass everybody. Yeah, everybody. I can name Marvel Comics comic characters that are weird as fuck. Like, why is that there?
Yeah. And what was
from DC?
Spot, I think, from Spider-Man. The dude that he just had a bunch of spots on him. He could throw them on fucking walls, and they were little portals.
I think that guy's underrated as hell. I've seen someone talk shit about him recently. I was like, dude, that guy can make portals everywhere.
Hey, I got a new one. They had to make the Superman dog, the Bat Hound. They had to make a movie with all of them, like the animals, the pets and shit.
They had a cartoon for
like the Green Lantern,
back in the I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that would go off good with the kids, especially. But
I see Sci-Fi has a new Krypton show coming out, which I don't know what it's based on, like the planet before all that shit happened. I guess I don't know.
Right.
No, yeah, I've seen that. It's actually apparently it's Brainiac is apparently going to be the main villain, and he's coming to Krypton because he has to stop some guy that's going to stop him in the future. So obviously he's trying to stop Kal-El, aka Superman, and that's why he's coming to the planet. Or his dad. Yeah, from the way they
Superman's
showed
the baby.
Like, yeah, they were trying to kind of tell the story of his dad and the baby getting shipped off and the planet getting blown the fuck up.
I mean, I like it's cool seeing the properties exist, but you know, a lot of them aren't done properly. You know, this one might be for all I know, but a lot of them done kind of. They don't put money into them. They just like the Inhumans, where they like CGI'd her hair for one episode and then got her hair cut. It's like, dude, you just shaved Medusa's head. I mean, she only got one power. You took it away from her.
Right.
Well, see, that's the odd thing I found about that series, if we're going to talk about that, is the fact I feel like they jumped into the Inhumans in where they were in like 98 in the comics and didn't explain really anything. They were just like, hey, here's these characters, they exist, this all happens. Because Medusa actually did get her head shaved in the comics right around that time.
Yeah, but not the very first intro to her, like 5 minutes into the first episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like they it's like they totally jumped into the fucking middle of a story expecting you to know what had happened 2 seasons. Like, it looked like that show should have had 2 seasons before it.
They did it because they wanted to make sure that they wanted to cut corners for CGI. Man, I can tell you that's why they did it.
Yeah.
But just like when you say I watched a couple episodes of the Shield, or you know, the Shield, the Marvel Shield, you know, like the government. Like Ghost Rider was in the whole episode, but like they only had a flaming skull for like 10% of the time he was on. Like he was just some Mexican dude in a biker jacket 90% of the time. Like they wouldn't even CGI his head like the whole episode. Like it was just like they picked random ass moments. It's like, dude, I'm sorry, Ghost Rider's not a Mexican dude in a biker jacket. Like show his flaming skull or don't show him at all. Don't tease me with him. And then not just like do a half-ass version of it, you know.
I mean, I think they did it all right personally, as far as
I didn't at all.
We differ.
These people own Disney fucking billions of dollars, and they can't fucking afford CGI for a whole episode. I'm sorry,
but
these guys are billionaires, if not trillionaires.
But they've got to make sure that show's making a profit, man. You know.
Well, what's their profit line? 30 cents. I mean, I know people that fucking in television production in high school with analog shit made fucking special effects. I mean, it ain't that fucking. Don't do it if you can't do it. But if you're fucking the #1 fucking TV show, like channel, like one of the top 5 of all times, you should be able to fucking afford CGI. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Don't spend, you know, $70 billion to get fucking the rights to Spider-Man and Fox movies, and if you're gonna half-ass some fucking characters and get like some guy to pay some guy $100 to write a script, it's embarrassing.
I'm curious. What's your guys' opinion of that? What do you think is gonna happen? They own it now.
They'll probably make like Tony Stark's the creator of the X-Men or something stupid. Honestly, that's what they did with Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's gonna be something stupid.
They're gonna take whatever they have existing and make it so twist it so the you know, like Spider-Man's in that movie universe, Spider-Man was basically helped by Tony Stark's most of the time. Like he was a retard without Tony Stark's.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's true.
So they're gonna make like Tony Stark the inventor of mutants or something stupid.
I really think with where they are currently in the series, I think it's more probable that it's something to do with the reality gem that causes that all the fucking. Because that's they've got their best moment right now coming up to combine those 2 universes. That being the second part of the Infinity War that's not even named anymore.
They'd want to start over just like Spider-Man, man. Just like Spider-Man already existed.
What about the Civil War?
That already happened. It was the Captain America movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but look, with the Infinity Gauntlet, all you gotta do is have somebody get the fucking gauntlet that's not quite rational.
They gotta explain the origin before they can't. They're not just gonna dump those motherfuckers in the fucking universe. They're gonna have to have a movie. It's like Black Panther. Black Panther had a movie even though he was already introduced in Captain America: Civil War.
That's what. Like, how many people that's all about this Black Panther movie, even though he was in Civil War and you know what I mean, Captain America.
Right. I mean, yeah, they're acting like this is the first appearance of him.
Right.
He's been around. But yeah, I agree. But what they'll do, they might, just like they did Spider-Man, they'll introduce him in like that's how they introduce Spider-Man in the Captain America Civil War movie. They'll introduce him like an Avengers, and then they'll have their own standalone movie a year later. I guarantee that's what, if they're going to do anything, that's what they'll do. Just like they did with everybody else. Like how they did Black Panther. I like how they're doing Black Widow.
I'll be glad when they're done introducing everybody.
That will be never, DKB. Come on now.
Exactly. I mean, that's all it seems like it is. Like just introducing people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the movies, but it's just like when you read comic books, dude, the comic books go so much deeper that it's just like, that's why I don't like the movies, because they're not nowhere near the comic book stories, you know? They can only cover A, B, and C. They can only introduce 3 characters per new movie, or, you know, like, it's not, they're not going to introduce 50 people. It's going to take forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I see you.
You know, it takes 2 years, 3 years for a movie to come out.
Yeah.
Even if you introduce someone, you're waiting, like, you know, just like the new Avengers movie, they have to make them all look different. They can't wear the same outfit they wore last time. Like, Black Widow's blonde now, Captain America has a beard and doesn't wear a helmet. Just like, why are you changing? Like, why can't you just have the same character twice? Like, you don't have to, like, give him a new outfit every movie. Like, Captain America's had 4 outfits in 4 movies.
You know, I'll tell you a funny. I actually read something recently about rules that Disney enforces upon the Marvel Universe, and it's funny that you bring that up specifically, Racer, because they say
because they want to make new action figures and new.
Right there. That's what it is. It's about fucking profits.
Dude, I seen the new Avengers toys. I made fun of them on the Marvel page on Facebook. Like, these are horrible. Like, they're Marvel Legends. Like, they have some like Black Widow looking Barbie shit. And, like, this looks awful. You're probably charging $40
before.
Right?
They
don't
use
stop.
the same one and repaint over them in a different color or some shit. It's like the same exact figure with the different color scheme.
The price tag keeps raising, but they don't do anything different. You know, it's the same model.
I think that's the American model, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just profit anymore. I think quality is important too, man. You know, they don't care how good the movie is as long as it makes, you know, it's a success if they make, you know, double, you know, $1 billion or whatever.
That's why they're generalizing the movies, because they're just trying to pull in as much as they can.
They don't even care about how good the movie is. It's like Star Wars. They don't care. They made, you know, billions of dollars off of it. They don't care if half the people hated it. It don't matter. It didn't change anything.
Man, that's just honestly kind of fucking sad. Like, really. 'Cause, I mean, you're
like,
right.
even Luke Skywalker's like, I can't believe you think this is me. Like, the guy that wrote the fucking new Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
Like, this is not me.
Just like Jason Voorhees, like, you know, Jason wouldn't do that. Fuck that. I'm out.
All right.
Yeah, actually,
you have some new writer telling, like, the character that's portrayed him for the last 40 years, that this is how I see you. It's like, well, maybe you should have that character being part of the fucking process. You know, but they don't care what the actor thinks. They just tell the actor what to say. But honestly, like, you know, like comic book movies, you'd solve a lot of my problems if you would just have like a comic book writer write with a movie writer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why it's so hard about that.
Well, you know, you can have
every time we ask.
Right.
Every time we ask somebody, that's what they write something and then they send it off and then they don't ever get back with them. They just do their own thing. I don't.
You know, just like
it's
Thor.
More money for the company. You know what I mean? Basically.
They just read the old Thor comics. They don't even add any of the new continuity in the last 30 years to all those movies. You know, like the Captain America
movie. Research real quick and then write something that I really don't know anything about.
Like they basically just read the shit that came out in the 40s. Like they don't ever add the new shit. Most of the time.
And can I say the greatest example of that in as far as a writer getting with another writer and fucking creating a comic book film, I think would be Sin City. And that film, in my opinion, is fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
exactly.
I love that movie.
Exactly.
I love both of them.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, Frank Miller was heavily involved in both of those films. So it does, I mean, that proves your point, Racer. It really does. That film.
Yeah.
Well, like what the Marvel movies try to do is try to create a new story. They don't they don't repeat old history. They'll take those elements and they'll just throw it together and make something new. Which I understand what they're trying to do, but I don't understand buying the properties of characters and then trying to rewrite a new origin story. You know, if you're gonna spend $70 billion for Spider-Man, why don't you just roll with the people that grew up loving Spider-Man as a story? You know, when you start changing everything about it, it's just like, why did you pay for it?
Because they want the 10-year-old to like it too, Racer. They don't give a fuck.
Well, 10-year-olds are gonna like anything you make. I've never seen a 10-year-old hate a comic book movie, and I'm talking from like the Batman Returns movies. Everybody, all those kids love that shit.
My kid is not a fan, unfortunately. It upsets me a little. I'll be honest.
Well, that's the minority. Like, I never grew up without a kid that, like, someone else's kid that didn't love whatever comic book movie was out at the time.
Well, mine don't, damn it.
Yeah, that shit was whack. Like the Batman.
Yeah, I mean, any movie, like the original Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's my favorite.
We liked it back then.
Like watching old He-Man cartoon. I loved that shit growing up. And I was like, I watch that, I'm like, what the hell is this shit? You can't even
what was
show
we thinking? Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm about to go revisit the old Savage Dragon cartoon, and I'm really.
I found one episode on tape. It's not the same. Like I watched the Wildcats. They have the Wildcats whole series on YouTube. I can send it to you sometime if you want, but this ain't that awesome.
Oh, it's just shitty.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's just like an old cheesy cartoon. It's not like this. It's not. They're not big deep stories, It's like you got 20 minutes to get beat up, and then beat these guys up at the end. Introduce a problem and fix it. Pretty elementary.
So fucking old school G.I. Joe, but with the Wildcats ostensibly.
Yeah, I mean, they don't. The thing about like movies and cartoons, they just have a formula, and whatever it is, they just insert the characters. Like every Marvel movie starts out with a climactic beginning. You got to introduce the characters powerful, and then you got to introduce the villain, and then the villain kicks their ass, and then they have to like come to terms with like, team, we got to do this, guys, and then they come at the the very end of it, they team up and kick its ass. I mean, it's the same equation like kung fu movies. There's only four. Yeah, there's only 4 kung fu movie storyline, just like westerns. There's only like 4 real stories. There's Kung Fu Master kills avenge the old Kung Fu Master, avenge your parents. There's only so many stories. But now definitely movies nowadays, it's just a math equation. You just insert the piece.
Not even
like I showed you
man. But you say no original fucking thoughts. Are you serious? Like, how many movies coming out nowadays are based on either a comic book, a book, or a video game? Like, are you fucking serious?
Or a remake.
Yeah. Oh God, if you want to throw that
something that's already, they want to spend money on money they know that will make something, so they'll never create something new. Like if I can make a Pee Wee Herman movie, they already got a fan base. I'm gonna rather make that than something different. Whatever it is, it don't matter what it is.
I don't know if they make a Pee Wee Herman movie.
I was using an example of something that existed. But it has a fan base, so why wouldn't they not? You can make Garth Ennis write Pee Wee Herman, make it crazy. I mean, you're just buying the property. You can do it once you own it. Just like Wanted the movie is different from Wanted the comic book. You can do what the fuck you want once you own the fucking rights.
Like Matt Hawkins said, though, like people would rather see something they already know than to try to learn a new character. You know what I mean? We don't have time for that shit anymore. So nobody really gives.
Even like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is original as fuck. Look how big that got.
Yeah.
But like all these, I can't personally name 10 fucking characters' names. Like they're like, and I love the show, but you don't really care. Like,
right. Exactly.
See, I've read the books, so
but at least it's original.
I've read the books though, but honestly, I couldn't name all the fucking characters because that's retarded. But I could definitely.
Yeah, that's 10. Hard. I'm like that one guy that you know who I'm talking about.
I mean, you can describe who he is, and I know exactly who you're talking about, but I don't know what his.
Yeah, they do.
It's like it's kind of like comic books are, I'm sure, with people. But I've read comic books for 30 years, so I know plenty of side characters. But I'm sure it's the same way. Like who the fuck's Flash Thompson? But I can tell you who Flash Thompson is. But
it's just funny because you say that, and I totally it's like it's fucking Venom. What's wrong with you?
Well, just recently. I mean, he was.
Now it's Venom, but I mean, that's you fucking because that's the last time
Right.
I read anything about Venom. it was Flash Thompson at that given moment with the.
Yeah, that got real
cybernetic
weird.
legs.
It got weird. Agent Venom, but he had his legs cut off, but when he was Venom, he had legs. Kind of. But he was also Peter Parker's bully. You know, it's kind of weird how he turned into Venom.
Man, all I know in the long run, I mean, they're really just gonna keep making shit that makes money as long as people fucking pay.
Oh yeah,
for
they
it.
don't care, man.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, the reason I'm just not fooled by shit is because I've read 100,000 comic books. I've read, seen every movie that ever came out. Not really, but like when I have a friend that loves video games, but the only reason he likes these video games is because he didn't play the old ones. So like everything's new to him. So yeah, I mean, sure, when you never seen nothing, but I've seen the same story 1,000 times. So like I have to be really impressed with something to like it. But if you don't have any memory of something, like if you never read 1,000 comic books, yeah, that comic book movie's gonna look awesome.
Hey man, can I just say, all I know is if you go that way and we continue to just accept things that have been regurgitated, eventually we're gonna get to the fucking idiocracy point where the movie you go see is farts and it's just an asshole for an hour and 30 minutes farting.
Right.
I will kill you all at that point. What the fuck is wrong with you, society? I hope it don't get to that point. But I really think Idiocracy is the only film in history that actually has a chance of going from a fictional piece of work to an actual documentary. But that's just my opinion, man. Hey, you guys got any final thoughts before we cut about this bitch?
We got a super special coming out in 2 weeks, so miss that.
That's true.
Other than that, I think we covered everything we need to cover.
Thanks, Skitzo, for coming on.
Yeah.
And peep all his shit coming out. Yeah.
Yep.
One Punch Man for the win.
All right.
I'm still, I will begrudgingly say One Punch Man for the win, just like I'll say whoever the fuck beat the Darkness, but I still, man, I think Darkness and Onslaught have both gotten fucked in these respective fucking versus battles. But
you can always put them in the next tournament, man.
Nah, man, we'll do that. I'll tell you what, at a certain point, what we'll do is
there's only can be one winner per tournament,
Yeah.
we all pick.
We'll get all the losers at a certain point that lost within the first round,
Well, I say once the tournament's over, because there'll probably be a couple weeks left. We'll just pick the losers and have them fight each other, the top losers or something.
Yeah.
Till the next season.
Make it interesting. Maybe have somebody fucking do a wild card. Like they do that shit in the NFL, I think. I don't know. I don't fucking watch sports. That's besides the point. But again, for real, thanks for Skitzo for stopping by, man. It was a pleasure as always. Make sure you check out his past interview on the No Fucks Given Hour, as well as fucking check out this interview if you missed that shit. Make sure you go check out his music, as well as fucking check out The Vision, dropped by DKB. You can go pick that up at Audiomack, Dat Piff, and a bunch of other places.
Just Google that shit. I don't know.
Yeah. So Nerve DJ, Dat Piff, Spinnerella,
Reverb Nation, wherever you can find it. I got hard copies. Just get a hold of me.
Yeah, look on Facebook. Look, our Facebook pages has all the links. So.
Hell yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can find that shit on NoFucksGivenRadio.com, I think. If not, I'll make my wife put it on there. Oh, fuck, I needed to do... Dude, smack me for not... Hey, whatever, it's been busy, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be able to find that soon as well as for download on NoFucksGivenRadio.com, as well as my fucking first work. I got Factor 316 coming up, but for right now, man, just be aware. They're just going to keep making your fucking Nightmares Racer, part 1, part 2. But this is Nightmares, part 2, by the Super Smash Bros. Featuring Mastermind. Yeah, and then there's YouTube, because there's always two goddamn things. I don't know, should I play that track for YouTube, guys?
It's up to you.
What track?
Mastermind, the Nightmares.
Oh, I don't know, whatever you want to play.
Well, no,
or me and Racer, or we have a different song on The Vision, and play number 5, Boys from the Midwest.
Oh, well, hey, okay, well, fine, man, hold
on. Oh, shit! What the fuck's going on?
What the fuck is that? Up in the sky.
Let them do it.
Hold on, I'm going to play a track for y'all. I'll do it. I got to add it. They can't see me right now. They can just see things that say, we'll be right back. Look, that's a lie.
We'll be back, fellas.
That is a lie, ladies and gentlemen. We will not be right back.
Here.
No, we will not be right back. This is the end of the
Eventually,
fucking show.
we're done.
For real. Hold on. I gotta
Appreciate y'all for listening.
Hell yeah. Everyone out there, for real, remember, like, subscribe. Go find the Smash Bros as well as myself on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're fucking all respectively all over the place, you know, because we like bukkake.
Share it. Tell your friends. Tell your friends all about it. They love us.
Yeah. And, oh man, wait, what?
We have fun over here at Super Nintendo, though.
Hey, God damn it, what track did you say to play, DKB?
Boys from the Midwest.
Number 5.
That one. Okay, and then I press this, and then you all bump this. Have a good night.
We ain't finished yet.
We them boys from the Midwest. I know you hear us making noise, you looking impressed. And on the real, don't give a fuck, man, that's the attitude. So when you see us riding deep down the avenue, what you gonna do? We them boys from the Midwest. I know you hear us making noise, you looking impressed. And on the real, don't give a fuck, man, that's the attitude. So when you see us riding deep down the avenue, what you gonna do? We them boys.
We the boys from the middle of that Midwest. I don't miss my shot, I'm aiming for that mid-chest. Split mess, I'm going all in. Racer X, foot to the pedal hauling. Darth Maulin', I'm ripping shit up. Haters hard to swallow like they choke on hiccups. Stick up, I'm the bag man. If we get caught, I'm going in the last stand. Blasting, everybody laughing. Good times, paper keeps on stacking. Smashing, we them super pros. I got that star power with them Cooper flows. Stupid hoes, we the top dogs. We get the crowd jumping like some hop frogs. Stop cogs, we callin' maintenance. We making power moves. Where we placing it?
Boys from the Midwest. I know you hear us making noise, you looking impressed. And on the real, don't give a fuck, man, that's the attitude. So when you see us riding deep down the avenue, what you gonna do? We them boys from the Midwest. I know you hear us making noise, you looking impressed. And on the real, don't give a fuck, man, that's the attitude. So when you see us riding deep down the avenue, what you gonna do? We them boys from the Midwest, where they pushing weight like a bench press. Don't give a fuck about your vest, put a hollow point through your little chest and make a real mess. Bone fragments and blood splatter. We from the slums, low incomes and rough hazard. Drug patterns, dope boys on every block. Coming down in the Chevy with the heavy knock. In the kitchen, water whipping, keep it steady locked. In the Midwest, you can't get mixed up like Ready Rock. Already, dawg, we some maniacs. Super villains on flight like Brainiac. I know some killers in Chirac and some that stay in nap. And up in Detroit, I know some real Husseiniacs. We making cash, engines revving, it sounds like NASCAR. In the Midwest, where the model factories and murder caps are. Plus them D-boys, the pimps, and the murder rappers. You can go and ask Prez, I'm a murder master. Us from the Midwest.